Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Iyabo. If we've never met, thank you so much for choosing this video. I hope you will hit the subscribe button. I'm the Money to Honey coach, a business and lifestyle coach for women. On my channel, you'll find videos about making money, about attaining financial freedom, about making your romantic lives better, and also about self-care and staying youthful and fulfilled. So welcome to my channel. Let's just dive into it. Hi folks, yes, you can tell I'm super excited about this video today. Why am I so excited? Because I cannot wait to share with you ladies why you should stop wasting your time with the wrong men, okay? Because I get too many of your messages everywhere, on Instagram, from Facebook, even here on YouTube, about things you're doing and it's obvious you're still focused on the wrong men. So this video is simply how to stop wasting your time, because time is precious and I really want you guys to spend your time on things that matter. So this video is for you to know how to stop wasting your time with the wrong men, okay? So let's just dive in straight away. You've heard this many times, but I'm going to repeat it to you again. Watch his actions, okay? Actions speak louder than words, ladies. Watch his actions. Anybody can tell you they love you. Anybody can tell you you're beautiful. You mean the world to them. You're this, you're that. They are this, they are that. But if a man tells you he loves you and he doesn't act like he loves you, what are you going to believe? Are you going to believe what he's saying, or are you going to believe what he's doing? So this one had to come first, ladies. Actions. We're all adults. We all know these things. Some of us are professionals. I say us because I've been there, done that. And I'm hoping that you will get it from what I'm teaching in my videos. If he's not acting out what he's telling you, don't believe him. Actions speak louder than words, right? So if a man is telling you you're beautiful, you're the love of his life, he wants to marry you, but you don't see him regularly, or maybe you've never even seen him. Some of you have a fantasy relationship with guys. You're chatting back and forth with guys on WhatsApp, on dating apps, on any kind of virtual space, and you've never seen these guys, and you're messaging me, asking me questions about these guys, whether you should take them seriously. No, because you've never even met him. The relationship has not even started before you meet this guy. This guy has not even made an effort to miss you. So there's no relationship yet, okay? So actions speak louder than words. If he says he loves you, he cares about you, is he acting like he loves you? Is he acting like he cares about you? Okay, and if you don't know what it means for a guy to behave as if he loves you or behave as if he cares for you, then that's another different discussion. That means you definitely need a dating coach in your life. So don't be deceived by words if the actions do not match, okay? That's number one. That is really, really important. How to stop wasting your time on guys. Number two, is he an on and off guy? I've said this in another video, okay? Don't waste your time. So number one was don't waste your time on guys whose actions don't match their words. Number two is if he's an on and off guy, stop wasting your time with him. A guy who really wants you in his life, who wants you to be his steady girlfriend and wants to move on to engagement and marriage, he will follow those steps, you know, one after the other. Not that he's going to be too fast. You don't want to you have to also be careful of those who move too fast and want to get married to you within 2 months or within 3 months, you know. But is there a gradual progression? That's the word I'm looking for. Is there a progression in the relationship, or is he just on and off? Is he that guy that you will see today and then he'll give you an excuse that he's traveling or he's busy or somebody died, or there's always some excuse or some reason, right? And then he'll disappear for 2 weeks and then he'll come back into your life again. Stop wasting your time on and off guys, okay? A guy who really wants you in his life, even if life is happening, even if there's a traffic jam, even if his daughter is ill, even if his mother is ill, whatever the situation is, he will still make the efforts to see you consistently, okay? He's not going to see you now and then be gone for 2 weeks to see his other babes and then come back again. Stop wasting your time on and off, guys. Are you listening? Okay, this is really important. I had to put this video together so that you guys will know the guys to just move on from, because I haven't done a video about time wasting guys before, okay? Stop. Number 3, stop wasting your time on last minute guys, okay? Last minute date guys. You know those guys, right? That instead of them planning a date with you, at least in the beginning months of the relationship, you know, once you guys once he's really made once he's proven himself to you and you guys have been dating for several months, 6 to 9 months, you know, last minute guy is fine, right? You know, once you guys have really, you're in a committed relationship, you're in an exclusive relationship, he's asked you to be exclusive with him, you've been dating for like 6 to 9 months, it's fine if he just calls you and says, oh, are you available to go for a walk, or are you available to go out to tea? That is fine, because this guy has already asked you to be exclusive with him. But a guy who hasn't asked you to be exclusive with him, you are not yet boyfriend, girlfriend, and he's just a chronically last minute date guy. You know, the guy who you don't hear from him for 2 weeks, and then he shows up and he just shows up that afternoon and he's like, are you available? Would you like to go out for lunch? He calls you or texts you at 11 a.m. and says, are you available to go out for lunch? Don't take that guy seriously. That is a guy that is not serious about you. I hope you guys understand this one, because this is important and some of you may be confused about it. A guy who is still trying to catch your attention, who's still trying to date you, to court you, so that you can get to an exclusive committed relationship, he's going to plan the dates in advance because he knows that you have a life, okay? You're not just sitting around waiting for him. And this is why I tell you women all the time that get a life. Start living in your purpose. You don't just want to sit around waiting for a guy, because once a guy knows you're sitting around waiting for him, you're desperate for him, you have nothing else to go on, he's just going to think you're just there and he can come to you whenever he likes. Don't put yourself in that kind of status with a man. So if this is the man who will not plan a date with you, like ask you and say, oh, what are you doing in 3 days' time? Should we plan to go out to dinner? Because he knows that you're a high purpose woman and you have a life, you have other things going on. He respects your time. But if he's just that guy who's just going to call or text you and say, are you available to go out to lunch? Or are you available to go out to the club in 2 hours? If he does that all the time, let him go. He's wasting your time. You're just his last minute entertainment woman, okay? He has another woman, or he's looking for another woman who is a high quality woman who doesn't just sit around waiting for him and takes any last minute dates from him. This is very important, honestly. I hope you guys understand it. Stop wasting your time with guys who only want to hook up with you at the last minute. They have to respect your time. And if that happens, you don't have to cut him off the first time. You can just say, oh, I'm sorry, I do not have the time today to go out. How about we go out in 4 days' time, because I'm busy for the next 3 days. That is how you handle guys like that, okay? But if he says that you should go out within an hour or 2 hours and you get dressed and you rush and you keep going out with him at the last minute, he's just going to use you for entertainment to while away the time, and he will eventually dump you. So the first couple of times that he comes with his last minute request, just tell him that you can't go. Tell him, I'm sorry, I'm really busy today. You don't even have to tell him what you're doing. You don't owe him any explanation. Just say, I'm busy today. I cannot make it today. How about we go? So if he comes to you on a Monday, you can say, how about Thursday? You can say, how about Thursday at 2 p.m.? I have some free time on Thursday, but I'm busy for today and the next few days. And then see his reaction, okay? If he respects that and then he says, okay, let's plan for Thursday, then that's what you're going to retrain him to know, that, to realize that you don't sit around waiting for him. But if you keep jumping up every time to go out with him at the last minute, you're wasting your time. So stop wasting your time with the last minute date, guys, okay? The number 4, stop wasting your time with guys you don't have similar beliefs with. I've said this on other videos, but you're just going to cause yourself heartaches, okay, in the relationship. Or if you just push through with marriage, you're just going to cause yourselves heartache later on, because if you don't have similar beliefs with this guy, it's not going to work out. And whenever I say similar beliefs, people always start to think about religion. People always think, oh, are you saying if I'm Christian, I can't marry a Muslim? Or if I'm Christian, I can't marry a Jewish? That is your own personal decision, but that's not what I'm saying. There are many relationships where the husband is one religion, the wife is the other religion, and they live happily ever after. There are many. Okay, so I can give you some examples of people I know. So I don't, again, there are many people who may disagree with me. There are many people who think if you're a Christian, you must marry a Christian. I don't hold that belief, because I feel that you know, there's many more layers to that. But when I say similar beliefs, you have to be able to see eye to eye with each other, and you have to be able to respect each other's opinions and beliefs. And I'm not talking about, do you like chocolate ice cream? He has to like chocolate ice cream. Or do you like, you know, sweet things? He has to like, not those superficial things. I'm talking about the deep things, like intellectual level, like your view about the world, right? You know, your moral beliefs. What do you think about, you know, some political views? What do you think about child abuse? Or what do you think about religion? Or, you know, what does this person think about being kind to other people? Or what does he think about, you know, it's the deeper things. It's the deeper things. It's deep-seated beliefs in religion, in finances. Yes, how to deal with finances also. Self-care is also important, because if you marry somebody who doesn't really care for his or her health and just eats anyhow, doesn't, you know, is overweight or obese, doesn't care for their health, and you are somebody who's very focused on your health, you know, it may not work. So these are things that are not, I'm not saying yes or no either way. But if you just know within your heart that you and this guy are polar opposites with most things, like you're polar opposites with what you think about politics, what you think about religion, what you think about abortion, what you think about so many things, and even during the first few dates, you've already had some arguments about it, I'll tell you to stop wasting your time with that guy, because you have to be able to have a conversation. Communication is the #1 reason for success in relationships. So if your communication is going to break down because all your deep-seated beliefs are different, stop wasting your time. Okay, and this is why it's very important to not just have virtual meetings with guys like you guys do. And I know that the pandemic is going on. I know this is why it's hard to meet people in person. But as soon as you can, you need to figure out the in-person meeting, whether you're both going to wear masks or you're both going to get tested or get the vaccine. Figure out how you're going to meet each other safely in person, because virtual is not the same thing as meeting in person. You may be having a virtual relationship with somebody for 1 year and meet them and decide that you were just wasting your time. You have to see what the person looks like in flesh and see if you guys can even hold a conversation with them, okay? This one, the next thing I want to talk about is sex, okay? Stop wasting your time with guys who all they want from you is sex, okay? Because, you know, intimacy and sex is very important in relationships, but it's not the first thing. It's not what the guy should be looking for all the time. There are many of you who send me messages about this, and I just shake my head that you guys should know better. Okay, first of all, you need to just preserve sex and intimacy until later. A lot of you have sex way too often. But you should stop wasting your time with a guy who that's all he wants. So let's say you've gone out on several dates and he comes to your house, or you go to his house and you are not ready to have sex, and he's pushing for it. He's even threatening it, or he's, you know, that's all he's focused on. let him go. Don't waste your time on him, because if that's all he wants, he's probably not going to get serious with you. So you have to have your boundaries. You have to let him know you're not yet ready. And I'm going to do another video on when to have sex at some point. But you guys should know that having sex too early, before a guy tells you he's exclusive with you, or that where you know that you're getting along, you've had many dates, I cannot pick that number out for you, but I would say, just as a rough number, you probably shouldn't have sex with a guy before the 10th date, okay? And the 10th date meaning you're seeing each other quite frequently, right? And don't have sex with a guy until he tells you that he's exclusive with you, that you're now dating each other one-on-one and he's not seeing anybody else and you are not seeing anybody else. If you met on online dating, both of you have shut down your profiles. Not that you've just put it on temporary shutdown. You've actually shut down your profiles and removed your profiles from the dating apps, and you're both focused on each other. That's when you should have sex. Or there's many of you, of course, who want to wait till you're married before you have sex. I totally respect that. That's awesome. But guys, stop wasting your time, or rather ladies, you know who I mean. I'm talking to you ladies when I say guys. Stop wasting your time on men who all that they're focused on. If that's all they're focused on and they're not focused on spending time with you, doing fun things with you, getting to know you, becoming exclusive with you, they just want to use you and they're going to break your heart. So don't, just let them go. If you tell a guy that I'm not yet ready to have sex and he's acting funny or strange or ghosting you or behaving funny, that is a red flag. Just let him go. So stop wasting your time on guys who that's all they want, okay? So we have talked about no sex, actions are louder than words. Is he an on and off guy? Is he a last minute date guy? Do you have similar deep beliefs? And then be careful about extended family dynamics. I was in this scenario. I made this mistake. I was naive. I was young. Then before I got married to my ex, I used to say that, oh yeah, it's my ex I'm getting married to. So what if his sister doesn't like me? So what if his mom doesn't like me? It's me and my ex. Actually, my eyes opened up to that. People told me about it. I was only 17 when we met. So as we were dating, I was 17 in my early 20s. People kept saying that to me. But of course, stubborn Iyabo, I just kept saying, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's my husband I'm marrying, not them. Let me tell you something. Pay attention to his extended family dynamics, okay? Go and watch all my other relationship videos. I've talked about this in many other videos. Just binge on them one by one. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but stop wasting your time on guys that his extended family dynamics do not align with your beliefs about the way extended family dynamics should be. That's the only way I'm going to explain this one, because it's a little bit more complex than this, and I have dealt with it in many of my relationship videos. I'm going at the end of this video, I'm going to attach, or rather the next video that will come on is going to be the video where I said, if your man doesn't have this one thing, run away. But that video explains this in detail, but you should also just go and watch all my relationship videos. But this is very important. Don't waste your time on a guy whose extended family dynamics, meaning his parents, his brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, the dynamics there, if you should have met them at some point. And this is why if you meet a guy who says he doesn't have any family or he's not in touch with them or whatever, that's a big red flag. So assuming that you've met a guy and you've met a guy's parents, or you've met his sisters or brothers, aunties or uncles, and your gut is telling you, I don't know about the extended family dynamics here. Remember on the one video that I told you, there was a woman who messaged me that said she'd been chatting with a guy online for 2 months, and then finally they met, and when they met, his parents were in the house, and the parents told her to head straight to the kitchen to go and cook for her. And she said, is that okay? And I told her it's not okay. run and don't look back. Okay, so that is a big red flag. If the first time you meet your boyfriend, right, the first date, I don't know if it was his house or his parents' house, the first thing that you're told is that you should go into the kitchen and cook for his mom and dad, and you're not even yet married to him, you're not engaged to him, that is not the family dynamics you want to get involved in. So this is very important, especially if you're thinking of marriage. Don't waste your time on guys whose extended family dynamics do not align to what you expect from extended family dynamics, okay? This video is now, I cannot talk about all the dynamics in this video, but we're all adults. You need to ponder and meditate on the things you expect from extended family dynamics. But again, go and watch all my relationship videos because I've dealt with that topic many times, okay? And then the last thing that you should make you stop wasting your time with the guy is a guy who doesn't make you a priority. You know, a guy who does not make you a priority in his life. Why are you wasting your time with him? That one is, I left this one for last. The first one and the last are the most important. If his actions don't match his words, run away. Let him go because he's just deceiving you. And then a guy who doesn't make you a priority, go and look for the meaning of priority. Priority is somebody that you're important to. They show you you're very important to them. Every woman wants the love of their life to show that they're important in their life, right? So if this man isn't making you a priority, he doesn't plan dates, he disappears and comes back. You know, he only wants to take you out to the club. He doesn't want to introduce you to his parents. He doesn't have time for anything. You just can feel in your gut that this man is just not making you a priority. You don't feel like he adores you. You don't feel safe with him. You don't feel happy around him. You can just tell that you're not an important part of his life. Why are you wasting your time? Let him go and stop wasting your time, okay? So you can rewind this video and listen to the 8 things that I said that you need to focus on, because women, you send me a lot of messages that you really shouldn't be sending me. And I'm not saying stop sending me messages. I really do want to help you, but I hope my videos will help you just be able to find, note these guys that you're wasting time on and let them go. Stop wasting time on these guys with these 8 things. Why? Because if you keep on wasting your time with guys that are not worth your time, you are just, they're filling the gap that the right guy should fill. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So if you're wasting your time, spending your time and your attention on these guys, the right guy can't come in. You can't open your heart to the right guy. Your spirit space is blocked. Your whole attention is focused on this. Even God is waiting for you to release this guy, to let him go, so that he can bring the fantastic and awesome guy into your life. So this is why I really wanted to do this video, and I was dancing when I started it, because this is going to be a freedom video for you guys. Freedom. Let those guys go. Create space in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul, in your life. Okay, breathe, take care of yourself, live in your purpose so that the right guy can step in. Stop wasting your time on the wrong guy. I hope this video helped. If it did, please share it with as many women as you can. If you have any women's groups anyway, just share it with women, because there are too many women wasting their time on the wrong guy. And if you loved it, don't forget to comment below, even if you just want to give me a round of applause or a heart sign, or you just want to say, Dr. Iyabo, thank you for this video. Your comments are very important for my YouTube page, because it helps YouTube show my video to other people. So comment below, like, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and share this video with as many women as you can, so that we all can start doing our love lives a lot better. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon with my next video. Love you all. God bless you. Bye-bye. Take care.